Hey guys, what's up? Lewin here at GarageBand and Beyond. Welcome back for another Guitar Tuesday. Yay, Guitar Tuesday! Now, obviously, I'm not holding a guitar, but I'm holding the other most important thing that goes with the guitar, which is your hands. I'm not holding it, it's connected to me, but my hands, my arms, my shoulders, my back, my whole body. So this is pretty much what I'm here to talk about today because I think this is something that is pretty widely ignored, young or old musicians. I think this is one of those things that we don't talk about enough that I think is totally important, so I'm going to try to talk about it. So what I am talking about is taking care of yourself properly, okay? And I'm just going to give you a couple of pieces of advice that have worked really well for me in the last 10 years. I'm 41, going on 42 this year, and I have noticed, like a lot of you probably have, and like a lot of you probably will, the last 10 years I've noticed my arms slowing down, my hands just becoming more fatigued more easily, let's say that. And I've done all sorts of things, but I've found a few things that work really well across the board. First one being stretching before I play for any serious amount of time, right? I don't really stretch before every single time that I play, obviously, but anytime I know I'm going to be sitting down and playing for several hours, I will definitely take at least 5 minutes to go and do all the typical stretches. It's very normal that you can find me at one of my shows in some dark corner, in the green room or something, doing, stretching my arms out. I'm doing these things and I'm twisting and I'm turning and I'm cracking, I'm popping. I'm getting, myself sort of stretched out before I hit the stage. Now, that's cool for live work, but even in the studio, one of the things I think is really cool about stretching is that it reduces your warm-up time. So, especially like me, I do a lot of session work. So if I go to someone's recording studio and they're paying me by the hour or whatever to be there, it's not really fair for me to be like, hey, I need like 10 to 20 minutes to warm up while I'm on the clock. Like I don't like doing that. I should be able to rock right out of the gate. So stretching before any session work that I do has become a totally religious thing for me because it just speeds up my warm-up time. And then I just perform better, more quickly. And in general, I just feel better playing, and I can sit in, whatever, the booth for hours and hours and it feels good. Or it's not as bad as it used to be. Now, the other thing is really easy, and this is pretty basic stuff, and why I'm happy my channel is called GarageBand and Beyond, because I'm going a little bit, outside of my normal stuff today, but I'm going to talk about food. I'm going to talk about healthy stuff to eat, stuff that I have found. My beautiful wife Valentina, she's all into like the organic food thing, and she's very well educated on just nutrition in general. She's been studying it for years and has helped me find things that are just in general good for everybody. But if you're a musician out there, these are things that are particularly good for you because they're anti-inflammatory, and then they're sort of like joint management stuff. So the first one is really easy. Fresh fruits and vegetables. I mean, this is like every kindergarten teacher, eat your fruits and vegetables, totally important. Eat your fruits and vegetables. There are lots of good minerals and vitamins in those things that act as anti-inflammatory agents, which are really great if you're getting older, and you know what I'm talking about. You'll play for a few hours and then your hands feel swollen and stuff. It's normal. We're getting old. It happens. Eating proper fresh fruits and vegetables, stuff like that, just, obviously it's good, right? So make sure you're eating that stuff. I know it's not fun, it's not popular or whatever, but if you're taking music seriously and you want to be playing into your 80s and 90s, these are the kinds of things that I think should be able to help you, okay? Fruits and vegetables, check, super easy. Next thing, real obvious, omega-3 is one of those things. It's one of those oils. It's a sort of a fatty oil. Comes from fish a lot, like fish oil. Salmon has a lot of it. Lots of different fish have it. Easy to look it up. Nuts have it. All sorts of different nuts, and some other dried fruits have it. But mostly like nuts and fish. Those are the ones that I sort of eat the most of. And they help just sort of keep your joints happy and healthy. I've definitely noticed that the pain that I have in my index finger reduces a lot when I make sure that I eat fish and nuts and stuff like that. So again, this is all real basic knowledge stuff, and I think you probably know that you should be eating better and probably exercising and stretching and that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to come at you like as a friend of yours, someone who's going through it right now, who spent like the last 10 years entering this phase of my life and figuring out how to be comfortable in it and still be able to play and still be able to learn. Because I know, you get into that like painful area with your arms and stuff. You don't want to play, you don't want to practice, and so your playing in general deteriorates, and then it just has like a snowball effect, and whatever you're playing ends up being awful, and you sound like someone's grandfather who used to be really good. So there are things you can do to avoid that, or at least stave it off for as long as you can. And so I hope that you take some of this advice, because it is good stuff. It has worked for me, and I hope that it does work for you. Of course, I'm not a health professional, so you can take this all as you want it, but do your own research. These are good pieces of advice, and you should take them, okay? So you guys, thanks for watching as always. I really, really appreciate it. And please check out all my other videos. I got like 270 something of them. I've been up here on YouTube for a long time, doing this for a very long time. So there are lots of videos to watch, so go check them out. Hit that subscribe button. I always really appreciate that. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, have a great day. Peace.